Our first guest here on the Oscar Wilson Show claimed that the writings of former head General Hospital writer Bob Guza ruined his life. Take a look. Hi Oscar, my name is DC Soap Sanctuary, and for the longest time, I've been traumatized by the writing of Bob Guza. From around the time of General Hospital from 2006, it seems, to 2010, I was traumatized by his terrible writing. It was all about the Sonny, Carly, and Jason show. But now, I'm here to take back my life and tell the viewers what I've been going through. We will not stand for Bob Guza writing disorder, and I'm here to bring awareness to this today. Now, before we begin today's show, I must advise that these are allegations against Mr. Guza. My producers of this show have reached out to him and his legal team, and they have declined to comment. Here we have DC Soap Sanctuary, who apparently doesn't have a last name. That's interesting. Please tell us, Mr. Sanctuary, how exactly has this been for you with Mr. Guza's writing on General Hospital from that time period allegedly ruining your life? Well, Oscar, I remember like it was yesterday. I had just started watching General Hospital. It was around 2006. And all my children would like to live pretty good, so I thought GH would be the same. And it was just shootouts every day on the show, terrible writing. A lot of GH viewers at the time gaslighted me, said, why don't you go watch Guiding Light? Sonny, Carly, Jason were like the center of the show, and it was hard. It wasn't until like Valentini came in 2012, Carvelotti brought the Will Like to Live people, that the show became a little more balanced, and like he was a Calvary. Many people back then said that, you weren't strong enough as a soap viewer.
I'd like to say something. I'd like to say something, sir.
They thought, hold on one second. Looks like we have an audience member here. This gentleman over here wants to say something, a comment or a question. Yes, Oscar, I've got something to say. My name is Cletus Jeffries, and I got something to say to you, Mr. Sanctuary. If that show was so traumatizing for you, and that ride was so traumatizing, why didn't you go over and go watch Guiding Light? They were also on at 3 o'clock at that time, so what's the problem with you? That's not my problem with you in this generation, always trying to be a victim or anything. But back in my day, we stood by our soaps when they had terrible writing and they abused us.
I'd like to say something.
This young man over here who wants to say something. Yes, sir. Young man? First of all, for you, Oscar, and the rest of the viewers, I identify as a pizza. My pronouns are pepperoni, sausage, and Asiago cheese. Second of all, I'm not gonna let that man over there feel like he can go ahead and soap opera shame this man. That writing back in the day was terrible and it was trash. And I think we all know that. So I'm not gonna sit here and allow this to happen in this society, in this generation. We need to stand up for victims like him. DC, I just want to let you know you are so brave today for telling your story here on the Oscar Wilson Show. Our hearts go out with you here on today's show. I think this is a good place for us to stop and take a break.
The Oscar Wilson Show was brought to you by McDonald's. Boodle beep beep beep, we kinda love it. But low-key, McDonald's food is still kinda trash. Stay tuned for our Soap Sanctuary General Hospital Week in Review right after this.
Hey guys, it's DC, and welcome to the Soap Sanctuary, where all soap lovers are welcome. I was initially going to title this review "The Bob Guza Days Are Behind Us," but I decided to title it "The OGH Is Behind Us," or "The OGH Days Are Over," depending on what I put for the title. I just decided to leave his name out of it. I hope you guys like the skit that I did prior beforehand, because I don't know, even though I'm doing this for jokes and stuff, I still feel like that man is still a person at the end of the day. And I would hate if someone searched their name on YouTube and that was the first thing that they saw. Oh, GH review, the Bob Guza days are over. I don't know, something about that, I was just like, I kind of want to be sensitive to that. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy the skit. I had a lot of fun putting it together, and I can hear the traffic outside. Lovely. But the Bob Guza days really are over. They are behind us at this point. I mean, that's a declaration I'm making a decade almost too late. But I still feel like it's very relevant because we are seeing this right now on GH and on our canvas.
There's a lot more balance on the GH canvas right now, I feel. However, I'm wondering, is there a bit of too much balance? Because there's a whole lot of storylines going on this week. It kind of felt like too many damn storylines. And you know GH is like my prodigal soap child who can do no wrong in my eyes, and so is Days. Whereas Wine R&B and B are like my illegitimate stepchildren who I just abhor, you know? It was just so many storylines. We've got Nina and Sonny, Nina versus Michael and Willow, the Willow maternity storyline, Alexis and Harmony, maybe Carly and Drew, Sam and Dante, Miss Wu and Sonny, Miss Wu, Britt and Brad, Curtis and Miss Wu, Britt dating, Maxie and Austin, the Elizabeth storyline, Marshall, Jordan's police commissioner, Jordan and Curtis marriage documents yet to be revealed, Brooklyn and Chase. There's just a lot going on GH. For the first time I was like watching, I was like, yo, there's like so much going on right now. And I commend Valentine because he's trying to give everybody a chance to make that little paper. But, just give everybody a chance to shine. But it's kind of like a lot. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this is a bit of a lot. There's a lot going on in GH right now. But you know what? They're more better balanced because back in the day, I felt like GH was one of those soaps on ABC where they didn't care. You know, I felt like, in a way, GH could have helped save All My Children Would Like to Live from cancellation. I know what you're thinking. Here DC goes with this again about All My Children Would Like to get canceled. Just deal with it already. You know, but they could have helped. They could have helped back then. I feel they could have helped. I feel like they just watched back. Like, I remember when All My Children got canceled, it was like, well, doses to All My Children, you know? It's like GH didn't care, but I felt like that could have helped as a network. That could have helped, you know? All my children would like to live. No, would like to live. You get out of here. You get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, get now. Get. Why? Would like to live. All my children. I felt like GH, like, because they left All My Children out to dry, it's almost like they put a curse on themselves. Because I remember around, it was like 2011, 2012, there was rumors of cancellation for GH at the time. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's always rumors of cancellation. Not anymore. I haven't heard any. Those have really quieted down since. But around that time, there was rumors of cancellation. It's almost like One Life to Live just put a curse on them. Come on, All My Children Would Like to Live. Come on now. They're not even worth it. Come on. They're not even worth it.
Until you do right by me, everything you do gon' crumble.
But I feel like when they had the One Life to Live people on, they redeemed themselves as a show. So I feel like the curse was broken. It's like, okay, now like the ancestors of One Life to Live and All My Children can live in peace in the afterworld. You know what I mean? And they blessed GH, you know, in a sense. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, let's just get on with this. There was a lot going on GH this week. I wasn't going to do a review. Guys, at this point, I am going to do a review once every other, 2 weeks, just because I'm really busy. I was going to try to do a Days and Scheme Song review today, and I was like, that ain't happening. And I'm still currently on Friday's episode of Days. So it's just not happening. It ain't happening. Now it's been a year that I've been on YouTube. Even though I know some of you guys see me from October, I've really been here since May. You know, before the shutdown of the channel, whatever, you know? Let's talk about Sonny, the guy that he stuffed in the back seat. If I was watching correctly, because I feel like I was doing things while I was watching GH, which I normally don't do that. I'm guessing that was the guy that robbed him at the bar, but I don't know, just that, it was like this dark side of Sonny. I was like, I kind of like this. Even though I used to hate this about Sonny in the past, but I feel like they've written Sonny so much better these past 10 years that I'm okay with him having a dark side right now. Whereas before, it felt like he was always having a dark side, even though people swear he was a good person. And now I've come to the point to accept Sonny. I've accepted him as a patriarch of Port Charles, just like how Laura is the matriarch of Port Charles. I've accepted that about Sonny, okay? I've accepted it, okay? I've accepted it, all right? Leo being adopted as a Quartermain, wasn't that already done? I feel like that was like a Mandela effect. You know, when I think when Nelson Mandela died, I was like, wasn't this dude already dead? When James Brown died, I was like, didn't he already die? When Aretha Franklin died, I was like, wasn't she already dead? I was like, did I miss something? Even when Prince died, I was like, he was still alive. I absolutely love GH's slow storytelling. It's obviously better than Y&R and B&B because those shows are just trash. Like on Y&R, you saw the big build up with the custody thing with Abby and Chance and Devon and Amanda, just for them to say, yeah, we think it's in Dominic's best interest to give Devon custody. There was like no angst, no storyline. I'm like, what are y'all doing? You know? So obviously GH is better than that. It feels like it's been lagging lately. Some of these storylines have just been going on, I feel like, for a really long time. You know, I'm going to skip these on my list, and I'm going to come back to these for a second. I'm going to go on to one of these storylines I do feel is extremely lagging, is this Marshall thing. When Marshall was out by the pier, I was just like, see ya. Nice knowing you. Because the storyline for me with Marshall has literally gone nowhere. Like, Hat Daddy, we're no closer to finding out why you're here. It's just we're getting more riddles. Are you part of the, my thing is, are you part of the WSB, the DVX, working for Victor Castle? Like, what are you here for? Like, what is the secret? I should just stay gone. Like you said to Epiphany, I should just stay gone. Yeah, you should have. Because the storyline is not going anywhere for me. It's not doing anything for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care anymore why Marshall is here. And that's not good. And I understand GH is really trying to take its time towards storytelling. You're on 5 days a week. I get it. But at the same time, like, let's move this pace along. It's been months. Well, this Marshall thing. We're approaching May sweeps, and I feel like we're no closer to understanding why he's here him not being here. Like, I don't get it. Him talking to Trina, obviously Trina is his granddaughter. Come on. That's why I was like, nice to meet you, Trina. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm not, come on, man. Really? My whole thing with Marshall is, it's just like, why are you here, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Ashford? Like, what purpose are you serving on this show right now? Because I honestly don't know. Let's talk about Trina and the teen scene. Their storyline has picked up and gotten better. I'm actually interested in them now. The slab with Spencer and the cop. Normally, the acting felt forced for me, and I don't like to comment on people's acting, but it just felt forced. And that's not something on the actor itself. It probably was the writing. When he turns out, he's like, "Don't you understand?" It just felt so forced to me. I'm like, okay, like, I guess. Okay. Whatever. I think now the writers can't put him with Trina now because he's been too much of a trash, and now we're probably putting him with Rory. I'm having a hard time believing Rory and Trina as a couple for certain reasons I'd rather not say. I'll probably say it privately to somebody else or other soap content creators behind the scenes why I'm having a hard time believing this. And I feel bad for even thinking why I'm having a hard time believing Rory and Trina make a good couple. I feel really bad for even thinking the reasons why, to me, I can't believe it. But anyways, on a brighter note, I actually love new Trina and new Jordan. When new Trina was with Ava and she was like, "So you went to Sonny?" This is the thing, and I don't like to comment on actors or actresses, but this new Trina, I feel like, I don't know if it was the writing, but I just feel like this Trina has a personality. Like, is that just me? I don't know. Like, I got new Jordan. New Jordan, her eyes are like so convicting. Like, the way she looks at you, it's almost like, did you tell the truth? Like, her eyes. New Jordan is beautiful. I think I have a crush on New Jordan, guys. I think I said that before. I think I got a crush on the New Jordan. I got a crush on her. I think I got a girl crush on New Jordan. She's beautiful. That is a beautiful woman right there. Her eyes are so mesmerizing. It's like she convicts you with her eyes. I've accepted her as a new Jordan now. She's new Jordan in my book. I've already forgotten about Vanessa Antoine and the last Jordan before her. I think it was Brianna something. She's my Jordan now. She's my Jordan. I like her. Honestly. Let's talk about one storyline that is like I said, the 10,000 storylines we've got going on is Britt, Brad, and Miss Wu. the writing for Brit for me has been very bad. They've been writing her very weak, and I understand there's development to people's characters, but like the fact that Obert is like a mad scientist and Brit is supposed to be like this, you know, scheming mastermind, and we're being reduced to hearing her talking about a dating app, or like, you know, Liesel calling Scott her schnitzel. It just, I understand you're trying to take the character in a different direction, but can we still see if they're still smart in a way? Like I don't know, Brit being scared of a whole mafiosa, and you're Faison, you're the daughter of, you know, Cesar Faison and Liesel Obert. It just doesn't make sense to me. And the fact that she wouldn't even list her mother's help, I don't know. The writing for Brit, it's just not there for me. I don't know. But Brad, you're being reduced to being an attendant at the game? Really? Have we seen a scene with Brad and Lucas? Have we seen it? Because I don't recall. I think we might have, but it's just like, your husband's working at General Hospital. How come we're not seeing more scenes of you bumping into him or something? Some kind of conflict there. Like, even at the game that was at the Savoy, how come we didn't see the players at the table? Yeah, I had to go get Judge his beer. I still wanted to tell a story, but let's pick it up, writers. You guys are better than this. Don't be like YNR. Don't be like YNR, my illegitimate child that I watch, but I don't ever do reviews because it's just so terrible. Come on, guys. I just want more for Brad. Like, I would love to see him maybe have to shoot someone. Like, I don't know. Come on, this is GH, guys. GH has always been known as an action-packed soap. To be honest, I've always known GH as like a man's soap. Okay, that's not supposed to sound the way like it sounded. Or maybe it sounded that way only just to me. But GH was always like, I felt like was the one soap that guys would say back in the day they were okay with watching because their masculinity or, you know, their manhood wasn't threatened, you know? Because you could say, because GH is like an action movie. And I think a lot of that is part of their 1980 storyline, and of course Maurice Bernard, because GH does play like a movie out of all the soaps. If you do notice that, even their promos are like, it's like a movie. I was even reading an interview that Brad Bell did about bringing back Kimberly J. Brown as Sheila in the Young Restless on Bold and Beautiful back in, I think it was 2017 or 18, and he said that like, oh yeah, B&B has been having a lot of shootings lately, and it's been feeling like General Hospital, you know, whatever. And we normally don't do shootings on B&B. But like, GH is a really, I feel like people can watch GH. Like it's like if you ever want to present a soap opera to somebody, definitely don't present them Days right now, because Days is giving passion vibes at the moment. A lot of sitting down, seeing people talking. That's more YNR speed. That's why I watch YNR on the weekends, on Sundays. I'm doing laundry, feeding my cat, you know, studying a new language, traveling the world. I'm just exaggerating now, but that's when I watch YNR, The Young and the Restless. Let's talk about the Elizabeth storyline. Elizabeth always seems to be around, obviously, when the foolishness is happening in her house. So my guess is that she's behind it. But did Jeff Weber do something to her as a child? Is that why he's went away to Africa and she molested him as a child? Because normally his DID storylines on soaps have always been because of sexual trauma, usually, with the exception of Abigail Demira on Days. So where is the storyline going? It's another one I'm just like, oh my God, can we wrap this up? I usually have a lot of patience for GH, guys. This week I was like, but we are in a new era. This is the Frank Valentine era, so we are blessed. We're blessed, guys. We're in the Frank Valentine era, GH. Y'all didn't know. Some of y'all who maybe just started watching GH past 10 years, y'all don't know what we went through during the Bob Guzza days. And Bob Guzza, if you're watching this for any reason, listen, man, this is not against you. You're honestly still a great writer. It's just, I hated how the characters were. So it's not so much about the writing, it's just about the characters. I like to make that clear because, you know, I don't ever like to make someone feel like I'm attacking them. You know what I'm saying? But you're probably not watching Soap Sanctuary. But if you are, please subscribe. But, you know, honestly, to me, where was I at? Oh my God, I lost my train of thought, guys. Lost my train of thought. Okay, let me go on to Portia. I really can't stand her character on GH. I don't know what it is about Portia. I just can't stand her for some reason. You know, she was really being rude to Jordan. This is Jordan's job, sis. Oh, it's because, you know, like me, because I took your man. Well, she's also cool with Taggart, too. So let's keep that in mind. So, and she called Curtis on your behalf. So she's actually even way more legal than she's supposed to. So I'm going to need you to calm down, sis. But just, Esme is not, Esme with Nicholas, she's gonna have a cast iron baby. I'm hoping Trina can have herself a cast iron baby. You know what I mean? Trina to me is a new Robin Scorpio, guys. She's our new Robin Scorpio. Robin Scorpio to me is the best character on GH of all time. Oh shit! I think I ripped the paper. But yeah, I said what I said. She is Robin Scorpio, the best GH character of all time. Come fight me. Yeah, that's right. I'm ready. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm just kidding, guys. But I do think she's the best character on GH. You know, when you're loved and adored by everybody in town, now Trina just needs a seal of approval from the Quartermains. That's how you know you are the most beloved character. That's how you get the Robin status on the show. Am I missing someone? Okay, let's talk about Drew. Why is Drew K not a bad guy? Cameron Matheson. Let's talk about Cameron Matheson, guys. He's always been playing the good guy since All My Children. I'm bored. I'm bored with this Drew storyline. I'm bored. Be a bad guy. Can you have one of those chip memories make you do something crazy? Like, come on. Like, Cameron Matheson's always playing too much of a goody two shoes. It feels very Hallmark movie-ish for me. What is Drew doing here exactly? I don't really understand. They're gonna put him with Britt. I will say at least that we do have Miss Wu. She's one of the best new soap characters we've had in a long time, next to Paulina Price. Honestly, she's one of the best new soap characters, and she's in the mix with everybody. So I really do like that. But there's just too much going on in GH this week. Like, I'm like, huh? Oh, Harmony. See, I forgot about Harmony killing Neil and all that other stuff. Going on right now in GH. I totally commend Valentini. You know I stand 10 toes down to support Valentini. That is our executive producer, guys. He's one of the best executive producers this show has seen in a long time. But there's just too much going on right now in this show. Like, it's a lot. What's going on? I should have been really talking about Days. Days has been really good lately. That wedding they just did. Speaking of which, Jackie Cox outside of drag on Days. Woo! Tell me I didn't see how fine that man was looking. I was like, what's up, no? You know what I mean? No. But I think that's my General Hospital review. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I'm missing so much. There's just too much going on GH this week, guys. Guys, I'm sorry this is too long. Well, also, I just want to say real quick as an aside, I want to thank so many of you guys for supporting my channel, supporting here, being with me. I'm almost at 300 subscribers going on. I'm going out tomorrow with my boyfriend. We're going out to, let me not say where we're going, because this is YouTube and you never know. People trying to find you, you know what I'm saying? Might try to find you, you know? But yes, guys, your man's in a relationship. I've been in a relationship now for like 3 years. It's like a marriage. It's like, I was married now. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead and get out of here, guys. Did I miss something here? Okay, what do you guys feel about all these storylines going on? Do you feel like there's too many? Do you feel like it's balanced enough? What do you guys think about all this? The OGH days are behind us, though, because I do feel like it's become very balanced. It's not all about Sonny, Carly, and Jason. And to be honest, Sonny and Carly were kind of barely on this week. So that's an improvement. It's not that we love those actors. You know, we love Maurice Bernard and Laura Wright. It's just, it's more balanced. But I'm wondering sometimes if Valentini's trying to overcompensate at this point. But see, I like him as executive producer because I feel like he's not only just doing what's right for the show, but he's doing what's right for the actors, cast, and crew. That's why I respect him, because he's trying to give everybody a chance to time to shine. And also, if some people that got other projects going on, he wants to give them that time too. Like Finn on B&B. Once I saw Finn on B&B on those Liberty Mutual commercials, I was like, oh, he's out. He's out. He ain't even the show. But see, Valentine understands that maybe everyone's not going to be around forever, and he wants to give other people a chance to pursue the opportunities while still being on the show. And I really respect that about him. I respect that. And I think that's why a lot of people have a lot of love for him, at least the people on the cast, maybe not so much the fans, but because I think maybe even right now we're seeing right now, I'm not going to criticize it too much because I know it's his way of trying to balance everything out. So, salute to him. But anyways, guys, this has been So Sanctuary. Anyways, I'm out.
This has been Soap Sanctuary. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back for more.